Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Texas State Bobcats taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bobcats will put toe to leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Wants to throw. It's Batista. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And you simply cannot start the game any better if you're on defense. The first 2 plays of the game, you get a sack. That's how you seize momentum.
And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Texas State Bobcats offense has the ball for the first time. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Grabs it in the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. At the 20, he's got space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bobcats!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
7, Arkansas State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
To throw, it's Batista. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's going to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Powers through the defender. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking for a man. It's Batista. They're bringing heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Odom. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Wants to throw on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On second down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Batista. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third down, going up top. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Texas State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Batista. Gets open down the middle. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Zings it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's got his man. Makes a catch and knocked down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass is intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
On first down, here comes this offense. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Finds his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last. He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down.
Looking for a huge play. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but This young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out fast. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Makes a move. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown Red Bulls!
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team is out there, and after giving up a punt return for the score, this offense needs to do some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. The give as they work on that clock. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Man, that stings. Your offense has a chance to salt the game away, run the clock out, and you're trying to make a play. You decide to throw the football, which we can talk about that decision later on down the road, but you throw the INT. Now you better hope your defense bails you out.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ramsey. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On second down, he's looking downfield. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pass to the end zone, caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. And they had to get that extra point to tie it up, and we could be headed to OT. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner is stopped. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And now on second down for this offense. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Now the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. It's good. And they go back on top. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They'll run it. blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Touchdown.
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed? They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.